Brandon Stevens, fresh off his first career major league hit, a moment he'll remember forever. With that first one under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in, they say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Runner on first. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Second inning here. No score. Hit on the ground softly to short. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Ball one. In the dirt. Top of the third, no score. Swings. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Nootbaar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air to left center. Siri settles underneath it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now up for St. Louis, Joel Pozo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
The Cards with a chance to score first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Quick move to first. Stevens back in on a dive. The 1-2. That one missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter.
Quick toss to first. Stevens back on a dive. 2 on, 2 outs. swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. So 2 down. Next to hit, Brandon Stevens. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side.
Move it.
Peraza fires over to first. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Still no score. Stevens had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Somos el Rtts. También con que se reggaetón. Un corrido para brindar salud. Mis amigos armaron un revolú. Siempre chisme como Tommy da Trodila. Y la rale, y la ralo, y la rale, y la ralo, y la rale, y la ralo. El día de lo mío ya puso mi canción. Súbelo.
I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all hail the honorable. It's to my real ill heavyweight hitters, go-getters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot to fail sisters like the hair rail spitters, the kids on the ziggas. When it's ugly, then the club is lovely. Thugs be sipping bubbly to my comrade to keep it flaming hot on dangerous blocks, claiming spots where the goal is to be one of the top ranked soldiers. One of the high rollers, get respect in the hood. Credit is good, knock it down lumberjack style, baby, extra wood. Rock it all night long, the bang-a-thon, baby, keep hanging on. We like it with the lights on. Don't have to blow 20 down to get to know honey style. Show her the town, steal a heart, no money down. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all hail the honorable. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw for sure. On the floor, wall to wall. It's more at the door, players ball to score. Cause this right here is for all of y'all. Rockin' my primo, yo, I got what you need, bro. You go see a show, El Mino, and DJs play hits with hard bass kicks, and then they display tricks like the Matrix. Make the record fly, undetected by the naked eye. So just feel the vibe, cause your ears never lie. Nowadays, DJs bags of tricks graphic. Also behind the back, catch it and scratch it, blast it. This kid got his craft mastered. Hands is mad quick like he mixed with magic. Spin it back and forth and grab it and know just where it is. There it is. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all help the honorable. Jamal Lee Peace with the murderous mistakes. I hit the street with beats and they critique for weeks. They be like, how that kid Rob reached the peak. Pull out the heat and use my technique to speak. It's dangerous, sit calm and different continents. Put my lyrical contents in monuments and ghetto garments. I rock a towel like a pharaoh. Mind travel, design style like apparel. My fashions last long as a lifetime. Cause I can see the future when the guard right rhyme. They mad cause I managed to reign so long. Like they dance to get money done came and gone. This is strictly for my listeners on the corners at night. And the sisters that be keeping us right when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known
alto hasta el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa es la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso pa' volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta.
Oye, Lee, me invita.
Donde todo el mundo con la puerta abierta. No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae, la casa floresta.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. ¿Quién quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola? Aquí todas las tristezas se van con las olas. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver, y aprendí a ser feliz viviendo en el ahora. Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser, y si es posible volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta. Comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca. No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae, la casa floresta.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria, y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo quiso el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Back in Anaheim, second inning set to go. Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one missed. Misses off the plate. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Ball to strike. The pitch. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Cardinals looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Peraza
Right here, on the back,
gets it to first, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Brandon Stevens. Stevens measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2025.
Inside, ball 1. That's ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Line drive, base hit.
There you go, nice rip, nice rip.
Victor Scott will hit next.
Get back, get back.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Stevens back in on a dive. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
In the air, left field. Oh, no, he dropped it.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Candelario. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's to third. Candelario on to first. One away here in the fifth.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Stevens stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This one popped up. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 11, Victor Scott II.
Brandon Stevens next up for the Cardinals. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
It's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
2 on, 2 outs. And now it's even up. Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 1. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Stevens had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Brandon Stevens making his MLB home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the highly touted prospect put on a show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Brandon Stevens, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Cut on and missed at 101, and that is strike one. Swings through that.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Quick toss to first. Stevens back on a dive. The 1-1.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends it out of here. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Right side, and that's just foul. Stevens, only 18 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Stevens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. The relay throw. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball. tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Man at second. And a swing and a miss there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 3. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Ball 4, take the base. Out.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Stevens stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swings and misses. Struck.
3 out.
Stevens with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Out. You're out. 3 out. 3.
Stevens locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
That one missed. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss. Outside with a breaking ball. That's outside, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
You're out.
Stevens stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
First pitch swinging. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete, no score.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. You're out. Out.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Out. You're out.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1.
Out. 3. Out. 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 3. 3.
Stevens had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Safe. Take. That's ball 4. You're out.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Brandon Stevens. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
3. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. All 1.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one lifted to left. That's out number 2.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Stevens up down, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
Ball. Down.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard liner. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game with the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
My education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I bounced back like elastic. Baby, I'm the new American.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB.
Ball four, take your base.
Stevens locks in. You can feel a big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
He was late there, strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this four-game series. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. The relay, and he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
So up next, Mason Wynn. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with two out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one almost got him.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning.
You're out. 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 Three. Out. Out. You're out.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Stevens takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Base hit.
Find the ball.
And a good start to the inning.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
One out man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Quick toss to first. Stevens back in on a dive. The 1-2. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Inside, just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Bregman to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's inside.
That's to third.
Hold on, right here.
Play made, that ends the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Out. 3. Out. That's ball 4. You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Nope. Outside.
Gorman on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Out. You're out. 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 You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, Anthony Bender.
Stevens stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
All 1.
Next one misses. That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Hat under it. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing.
Out. 3.
Stevens did well in the losing effort. Put together a 3-hit performance.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Rye, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always.
3 out. You're out. 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 You're out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take your base.
So 2 down. Brandon Stevens digs in now. Swing and a miss at a slider. There's a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one way inside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Way inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. And a ball and 2 strikes. Double steal.
Slide.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't.
Oh, that got him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that. Have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Nolan Gorman. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall. She'll bring in 2. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they're up by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Stevens stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. There's a line drive to left field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Save.
Stevens digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Tied at 4. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Now he breaks his back. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 32.
Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Brandon Stevens now at the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fastball for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Man at second.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. 2-2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3.
Stevens with a nice showing despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Tú eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, eres sin pecado como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a lo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así, por el cuello. pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes un no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena.
You're out. Out.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Brandon Stevens. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score.
Out. You're out. Say 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. 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 Nope. Outside.
Stevens thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for him, so.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. Brandon Stevens with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Brandon Stevens. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1. On the ground to short.
Run it, run it, run it.
Swanson fires over to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Yohel. Close.
3. You're out. 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 3. Out. Out.
Stevens went deep for the first time in the major leagues, and I'm sure he'll treasure that moment forever. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Oh, for sure, Boog. I mean, I still talk my kid's ear off from time to time about my first homer off of Omar Olivares. It's a proud memory for any hitter lucky enough to achieve it, and congratulations to him.
Brandon Stevens went yard for the first time in his major league career last game. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Chicago.
That's ball 4.
So 2 down, and here is Brandon Stevens. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Swanson under it. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1.
You're out. 3.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete.
Hey.
Back here in St. Louis, now up for St. Louis, Brandon Stevens. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that was perfect execution.
Save.
1 down. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brandon Stevens. 0 for 3 in this one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of his own.
Stevens with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy thing, baby. It's how I feel. Make you roar so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? Since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when I came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so long.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that player that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe.
Three out. One down. Brandon Stevens. Next up for the Cardinals. Stevens turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Stevens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. On the ground to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
One out man at first. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Here's a 1-2. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swings through him for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
You're out. Save.
Stevens in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Springer under it. One up, one down.
Out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Cards looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
In the air to left center, and there's one down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough.
So up next, Brandon Stevens, 1 for 3. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's low.
Lauer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a ball evens the count.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
On the ground, right side.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Fires over to Guerrero, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the
Stevens could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boo.
When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going.
3 out.
1 down. And the batter now, Brandon Stevens. In the air, left side. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
batting 5th, the designated hitter, Ivan.
You're out.
New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Brandon Stevens. And a foul ball. Stevens recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Here's your 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Ball 4, take the base.
Stevens steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Another way to square it up. Good job.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one.
Quick move to first. Stevens dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead. And
runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Fastball for a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher getting loose out there. Herget also getting ready. The Jays holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Stevens stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Stevens played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Stevens stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Stevens hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2025. To the right side.
Run it out, run it out.
Clement tossed to second, over to first, safe. So Stevens digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it.
Hey.
Stevens steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
That's the ball.
The Blue Jays holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Make the turn.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Just missed.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside corner, got him looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Stevens with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
My love to you is to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go. Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up.
right there is another page. We'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here. Let me bring y'all to my home. First, let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina. Never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some to eat. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show. Throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, frame the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some, pull up on me, hop in, ride out.